Okay, we're making bath bombs. Okay, so everybody has their, okay, so this is just the bath bomb base, okay? And then we're gonna put the citric acid in last after we've already done the color and the scent. So did everybody put scent in yet?
No.
Okay,
How many drops
so
shall
it calls for 25, which is a lot. So you just decide how potent you want your smell to be. It really doesn't matter. And then you mix it in really well. Like this is when you want to take quite a bit of time blending in the scent. And you'll be able to see it in the bath bomb mix. You'll be able to see chunks, and you just kind of flatten them out until you don't really see that anymore. So this is a great way to show off other products, right? So they've purchased their donut mold because that's what they would come here and you would already have it for them. So they'd go home with their bath bombs already. So we're just gonna put your scent in.
Too strong or what?
So then you pick your color, and then you're gonna work your color in just like you did your smell.
So
That'll
how
be
many
the
drops
same.
do you think the color?
Color is about 10 drops, 10 to 15
I want
drops.
purple, wherever
Depends
purple is.
how dark you want it to be. I mean, you can make it a lighter
What
color.
color did you get?
This
I did
is
a little bit
purple.
of both. The red
took
and
purple.
purpley.
This is the purple.
I'll try purple.
And it looks like it's not ever gonna work into all the white, but it does. You just have to work it in just like you did the scent. So this is kind of a misting spray bottle, so I kind of do like 2 or 3, and then I stir. And just kind of stir it in, and then I'll show you kind of when you get to a certain point, you want to be able to squeeze it, and it will hold its form, but it's not soaking wet. It's almost like barely damp sand.
Yeah. Oh wait, you did 4 and we've got double.
Yes. And I'll probably end up having to do a little bit more in here. But we'll see. This looks a little bit.
How many times did you have to spray it? I did 7.
And like I said, the box says to do half a teaspoon. It ends up being too much water, I think, when you add the scent and the...
Now what's the difference between
So
spraying
this is
it
about
and
what you
doing
want
a
it to be.
tablespoon? You just like to spray it
It's
better?
just... It's,
You do a
I won't
tablespoon, you're
do...
gonna
I could
kill more of the
overdo the
acid.
water
Okay.
really easily.
Okay.
Whereas with the spray bottle, I'm not going to overdo the water.
Okay.
It just won't happen because there's just not, I'm not putting in as much at one time. So this is almost there. I could put a little bit more water in there. See how it kind of holds its form
Okay. Okay.
like that? I'm going to put a tiny bit of water in there, but it's pretty dry still. See how it's still kind of dry?
Falls apart.
Mm-hmm. That's probably actually good.
I am not good at keeping it in the
So you want it to look like
There's
this.
more water.
Okay, where it kind of holds the form of your hand. And then you just press them into your mold. So whatever you're using, you can even use the cupcake molds for these if you wanted to and make cupcake bombs. It'd be really cute. So then you just put them in the bath bomb and kind of press them in. And if you're doing, if you did the 8, you don't want to fill them all the way to the top because you won't be able to fill all of your...
So I got 4 and 2, right?
That'll probably be the rest of that, Kelly. It's got to be pretty close.
Anna, go clean up that mess.
And it's it almost feels like it's not forming, but it will dry and it will be formed.
Well, then I'm not gonna let you sit
Because I remember the first time I put them in here, I was like, there's no way that's gonna be hard in 24 hours. It hardens completely in 24 hours. Just let these dry overnight, okay? So they'll sit for 24 hours. And then what you'll do, and I sent my guests home like this, with a little baggie, okay, of just a few squares. You could actually get away with one, but I'm sending two, because they'll have plenty. And then they'll just melt it in a bowl. I would melt it here at my party in this, so they could see this product, and purchase this if they wanted this to add to their group. But it's only 30 seconds in the microwave, and it's totally melted. And then I just add color to it, and then you literally dip your donut, and then you flip it back over, and it dries so fast. So you want to sprinkle them pretty quickly with whatever sprinkles you want to use. Okay, so this is now after the molds. We've already shown you how to make the bath bombs, and you put them in here, and then you let them sit for at least 24 hours. So this is after 24 hours. You just peel them out of the mold just like this, and this one was a two-toned one. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh, it's adorable. And so I just peel them all out here. So you want to take them all out before you ice anything, because the icing sets up really fast. And the icing is just, remember, it's this. So it's the goat's milk soap, and I use the microwave pitcher to melt my soap. And then what's really great is if you were doing this as your Pamper Me party, which is how I would market this, then you would have some of these made ahead already, so that they could then just ice one with the goat's milk soap, and then take one all finished home, and then they would take their tray, remember, because they purchased this ahead of time, they would take their tray filled and let them sit overnight, and then they could ice theirs. So they know how to ice them. They go home with their tray full, and then they ice some new ones. And okay, one sec. And then it's really somebody shared a great idea would be to actually like cook some, make some like real donuts that they can eat. So that they can see that they can go home and use this donut mold for more than just bath bombs. Because sometimes people get one-track minded, and they see that you've taught them how to do this, and they think that's the only thing you can do. Okay, so here we have our goat's milk soap that I melted in the micro pitcher, and then I put it in a bowl because that's the easiest way to ice them, because they don't quite fit in there. And then you literally dip them in the icing, and then you flip it over. So I didn't do a color with this one, because I'm going to do some sprinkles on here. And you want to do the sprinkles pretty quick, because this dries up real quick. And these are just normal sprinkles, you guys. Normal sprinkles from the grocery store. I'm going to add a little color in here to give it a little color. I'm just going to mix it in with a spoon. And this is just a fun little activity to do. And then they're so cute to give away as gifts. You know, the holidays are right around the corner. They could do flavors based on the holidays. And so you could even do some orange and black sprinkles. You could really have fun with this. Do some pumpkin smelling ones. Yeah, do some, you know, as we get into the Christmas season, you could do some cinnamon smell, or some of the, oh, what is it, like evergreen kind of scent. Oops. So I need to frost these pretty quick. So this is kind of starting to seize up. Oh, shoot. Anyways, you want to dip them pretty quick, okay? So I'm going to have to melt a little bit more for this last one. And of course you don't have to ice them. It just makes them look pretty. And if you just do without the color in it, it just looks it just becomes that color of whatever your bath bomb is. So this is it. These are super cute. So the idea behind this whole demonstration and party is for you to collect pre-orders. So I will be sure to post all the information that you would need to hold a pre-order party on our Google Drive for the Triple Threat training. And I hope that this was helpful in helping you get started in, you know, a new party idea, you know. Let's get people out and about, because we were talking about this. Some people thought, well, because people are going to pay $45 to come, right? But remember, they're leaving with that donut mold that they get to use over and over and over again. People pay big bucks to go to those paint nights. And what do they leave with? One painting that they can't paint over and over and over. And sometimes we don't even know where to put that painting that we just made. So what's great about this is it's something that they can take and use again and again and again, and it's just a fun night out. So be sure to go date your next Pamper Me party. Talk to you later.